Big news break coming in. The Jahangirpuri riots case has now reached the Supreme Court in Delhi. A letter petition was filed before the Chief Justice of India, N.V. Ramana. Delhi's lawyer wrote a letter to the CJI and urged to set up a committee headed by sitting judge of the Supreme Court to conduct an impartial inquiry into the Jahangirpuri riots from the Supreme Court. So that's the big news break on Republic. The Jahangirpur riots case now reaching the Supreme Court. A letter of petition that was filed before the Chief Justice of India, N.V. Ramana. And this letter, the Delhi lawyer wrote this letter to the CJI and urged to set up a committee as well that should be headed by a sitting judge of the Supreme Court to conduct an impartial inquiry into the clashes that happened in Delhi's Jahangirpuri on April 16. So that's a big news break on Republic. And advocate Amritpal Singh Khalsa has filed a letter of petition in the Supreme Court. Remember, 21 arrests have been made in the case so far, and the latest being the case now reaching the Supreme Court. And a letter of petition that was filed before the CJI. We have my colleague Shivani joining us on the phone line. Shivani, what more details can you share with us? Big news break, the case now reaching the Supreme Court.
This is a big news break in which a letter petition was filed before the Chief Justice of India, N.V. Ramana, and Delhi's lawyer has written this letter to the Chief Justice of India and he has urged to set up a committee headed by a sitting judge of the Supreme Court to conduct an impartial inquiry into these riots that broke out in Jahangirpuri on Saturday. And this is advocate Amritpal Singh Khalsa who's written a letter, and he has filed a letter petition in the Supreme Court. So now the Jahangirpuri riots have reached the top court, and it has been demanded that an impartial inquiry must be conducted in this riot case, because this is a big case in which stones were pelted. 9 people, including 8 policemen, were
Shivani, thanks so much. In fact, we have Ananya as well. We'll keep coming back to you. We have Ananya joining us on the phone line. Ananya, what details can you share with us? Because that's a big news break coming in. The Jahangirpuri riots case now reaching the Supreme Court.
Where a letter petition has been written by Amritpal Singh Khalsa, a Delhi-based lawyer, seeking an impartial probe, SIT-based probe in this whole matter. Remember that almost 9 people have been injured into this whole case, including 1 civilian. And so far, 22 arrests have been made. The Delhi Police Crime Branch is currently investigating the aspect of the factual matters as to what happened and how at all it happened, and the special cell would be looking into the larger conspiracy behind this whole riot. But now a petition coming in, it's a letter petition written to the Chief Justice of India, wherein impartial probe is being asked for by this person. He has also mentioned about in fact, the whole incident, and said that the role of the Delhi police in the 2020 riots have been belittled and then had weakened the faith of people in them, and hence I request for an impartial probe into the whole Jahangirpuri violence case. So basically he's saying that the Delhi police was acting partially in the Delhi riot case, and hence the faith of the people has gone away, and hence impartial probe, SIT probe is needed into this whole case. But we'll have to wait and watch as to whether the Chief Justice of India would be taking it into account, because always when such incidents happen, such letter petitions are written, such petitions go, in fact letters go to the Chief Justice of India, but it is for them as to whether they feel it is necessary or not.
All right. Ananya, thanks for taking us through all those details. So that's the update we will be closely tracking as well, because the police also made a sensational claim saying that it was in fact a part of a pre-planned conspiracy.